Hello, my name is Mr. Manzke. We're going to take a look at vocabulary of angles. The next one we're going to do is called vertical angles. The definition says vertical angles are angles formed by two intersecting lines. They share a common vertex but not a common side. So, for example, we're going to draw two angles, JFK and OFN. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw two lines. Now again, you can make vertical angles. It doesn't have to be lines, but for now we're going to just use, but it can be formed by rays, or it can be formed by line segments, but we'll just stick with this for now. Okay. Alright, so here we go. We got two lines. Now if you look at the angles here, you got F or JFK and OFN. These two angles share a common vertex. So if I'm going to draw a point there, okay, now one angle, okay, so this is going to be, let's go for the middle here. Remember, F is the vertex, so we're going to make that a little bigger. Okay. Alright, so now one angle's got to be JFK, so we're going to need two more points. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw some points here. So there's one, and then here's two, and so our first one is going to be J. Okay, so we're going to make that bigger. Put that up there a little bit. There you go. And then F is the middle, and then you got K over here. And then the other angle would be O. I think I'm going to move this F here a little bit. See if I can put it here. Nope. Yeah, we'll just live with it. Alright, and then the other letters is going to be OFN. So let's get two more points. So there's a point here. Whoops. Made a mistake there. And one more time. So our second angle, we're going to make this O, and we'll make that a little bigger. OF, and then the last one would be N over here. So I'm going to put N there. Okay. Now, the vertical angles are going to be JFK and OFN. So we're referring to the top and the bottom. So let's do this. We're just going to draw this angle here. Sorry for the top one here. Okay, and the next angle, so we're going to insert a second shape down here. So right here, the top and the bottom. Now if you wanted to, you could put a tick mark on the top and a tick mark on the bottom. Okay, but that's an example of two angles that are congruent. So we're talking about the top and the bottom. You know, the left and the right would be congruent to each other, but they just wanted to verify or show you that that's how you'd make vertical angles. So they're across from each other. Later on we'll talk about properties of vertical angles, where we're going to say that those two angles are going to be the same measurement. Alright, the next one is going to be linear pair of angles. says two angles are a linear pair if they share a vertex and a common side, and their non-common side forms a line. So we're going to draw a line here. Okay, and they're going to share a common vertex. Now the vertex is going to be in the middle here. Okay. Now notice you have BAD and LAD. So the middle is going to be A. So that's your vertex. Okay. Now we're going to draw a ray. And is going to be going like this. And now we're going to have two pairs of angles. So we're going to have BAD. That's going to be our first one. So we're going to need two more points. Cancel that. So the first angle is going to be BAD. So here's B. And roll that over. Here's D. Okay. Now I need one more point. And LAD. Okay. So the two angles. So just to emphasize, well, what angles are we talking about? Here's our first angle. Okay. I only put one tick mark there. And then the second angle will be down over here. And in these two angles here, so if I were to draw, let's say, two tick marks, sometimes they're congruent to each other and sometimes they're not. Okay, so that would be an example. So you have the two angles here. Okay, complementary angles. Okay, so if we're going to draw two angles that are complementary, the sum has to be 90 degrees. So for example, so if I were to draw two angles, there's one. Now 20 degrees is going to be very, the sides are close together. So like for example here, let's say we're going to call this angle X. Okay, and then we would say that the angle measurement is 20 degrees. Move down just a smidge, see if I can. So let's say there's my first angle. Well, how would I figure out what the other angle is? Now remember, the two angles, the measurement of angle X plus the measurement of angle Y has got to equal 90 degrees in this example. So we would do a little angle there. So we know that the measurement of angle X is 20 degrees. We don't know what Y is, but it's got to equal 90. And then to solve that, there's a little algebra for you. So to figure that out, we're going to have to add, whoops, a negative 20 to both sides. So negative 20 plus 20. Okay, those are going to cancel each other out. And then on the right side, we'll have to take negative 20 plus 90. And so we calculate that. The 20s go away. And negative 20 plus 90 is going to be 70. So that's what Y has got to be, 70 degrees. Now what does 70 degrees look like? So let's draw a shape. Say this. And then there. I'll probably have to screw down a little bit more. And I'll put those two together. Alright, so here's one. Oh. I didn't want to do that. Here's Y. That's kind of small. Here, let's do this. Okay. Well, I'll just make it bigger. There's Y. Alright. So the second angle, 70, we go right about here. Okay. And then when you add them two together, it's got to be, because 20 plus 70 is going to be equal 90. Alright, so this is Mr. Manzke. I am the geometry teacher. Thank you for watching. If you got any questions, let me know. Take care and have a nice day.